Oh, we're back. Hi. How's everybody? It's a nice Tuesday afternoon. It's Veterans Day. It's a blustery Veterans Day. But it's nice. I think our cold snap is over with. It's still a little cold today. Little cold today. It was a little tough making myself get outside this morning. But I think most of it's past us. I love living in the South. We get all 4 seasons. It's just the icky seasons only last a day or two at a time. I know. Anyway, who's here? Well, there's Paul Honeyman and Jovita and Judy Herman and Chris, Texas Raider. Ann Parton's in. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me on a Tuesday afternoon. Oh, hi, Diana. How are you? Rhonda Dotson's in. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? How are you? It's good to see everybody. Guys, I'm working on a video to put out. I think I'll have that out tomorrow. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I don't think it's supposed to rise, so it's all up to me. But I wanted to give you a sneak peek what we're working on in this video. Hey, Charlene, because it's really cool. I'm in that mood. I know it's cold weather, right? We had our first taste of really, really cold on Sunday. It was cloudy. It was cold. You guys might have caught our video that we did. We were making homemade pizza, wood-fired pizza. I made the pizza sauce. I made 2 loaves of bacon cheddar bread. I had so many things going on in the kitchen. It was crazy. It was so much fun. It was kind of like my training for the marathon I call Thanksgiving meal. I'm out of practice, guys. I didn't do a whole lot of cooking all summer. You know, it was salads or throwing stuff on the grill. So I'm a little out of practice. Hi, Bev. Bev's in. I'll get there. I'll be ready. I will be ready. But I did a video today. Finished it today. I want to show you what we did. So it's just a little sneak peek what you're going to learn how to do. These are little ornaments. Well, it's not really little. It's pretty big. And I'm going to show you how to make these. Just a ton of fun. And it's a twofer video because that by itself was super easy and kind of fast. Yeah. So I'm making these. I don't know if the camera will. See, they kind of shimmer. They're kind of sparkly, but I did 3 different shapes and 3 sizes. That. And I'm going to teach you how to do those. But I thought it was a lot of fun. Cold weather always has me thinking about the holidays coming up. And, oh, Charlene, which recipe did you use today? JS Genesis Designs. I haven't seen you in so long. Shalom. Is Bowen in? Where's Bowen? There he is. Hi, Bowen. Bowen's got him a new obsession. He sent me a picture of his new obsession. Very nice sword. Oh, that's good. I am drinking the winter spiced cranberry Sprite. It only comes around this time of year, and it's so good. My opinion, I think it's really good. Maybe you wouldn't like it. Or maybe you wouldn't. You just wouldn't want to admit it. I don't know. Some people are diehard, old-fashioned, old-school Sprite. That's okay too. Your baguette recipe. Yeah, I love making baguettes. They're so simple to do. And they're perfect when you want to do like a spaghetti night or a soup night. Or Joel and I, we use those baguettes when we do fondue. Oh, we haven't done a fondue night in a while, so 'tis the season. Yeah, I know. I will not drink soda on the normal. I don't drink it. But when this stuff comes out this time of year, yeah, I kind of bend a little bit. Yeah, I know, Bowen. I can't wait to see the rest of it. Okay, so Charlene, you could do it old school. You could just watch the video and jot it down. But if you really, really want me to, if you don't see the recipe posted up there in the video description in the next day or so, just holler at me, remind me, because I get kind of busy and scattered and everything else. Yeah, Gus is here. So, Uncle Chris said hi. He's not talking, Chris. He's in his mood. Okay. For the bacon cheddar bread, it is so super simple, crazy super simple. There aren't very many ingredients. So, yeah, just jot them down. Go to it. Yeah, so I think Joel is looking forward to Thanksgiving. As we think after Thanksgiving, he has almost a whole week off. Yeah. And I know he's looking forward to Christmas because he's off from the 22nd of December until January 2nd. Well, there goes my serenity. I'm just kidding. I love having him around. Excuse me. I haven't coughed all day. Now here I am in front of a camera. I'm going to cough. I was bragging to Chris yesterday. We were talking on the phone. And I said, yeah, the cough just kind of just went away. I haven't coughed. And then I started coughing. Well, Charlene, if you want me to try anything else, you can always drop a suggestion. I'm up for anything. If I don't know how to make it, I'll learn. And then I'll share it with you guys. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you have something to do on Thanksgiving, you and your boyfriend. I'm not sure. You seriously need to learn how to make bread with almond flour. Almond flour is not that complicated to work with. But with almond flour, I think the trick is to use an additional leavener. I'll look into it. Yeah, I know, Paul. It is what it is, you know. But I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better. I'm not doing the 15-minute coughing jags and Man, that was a hard workout. We're on the mend. Well, we had another bear cruise through here the other night. He was a big one. We've seen some big bears around here, but he was big. He wasn't up to anything. He was just ambling through. So this is about the time of year where they're leaving from down here and they're going up into the mountain. And we're right in the path of how they travel, which is another thing that I pointed out to the EPA and the state of Arkansas, why they cannot put this massive highway through our living room. It's a natural thoroughfare for our wildlife. All right, I'll do some research on it, Diana. I'll do some research and I'll see if I can't come up with something. Why not? It's a nice, healthy option. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. But is almond flour safe for people with celiac disease or celiac? Question. What is up, Arlene? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome in. Rebecca's here. Hi, Rebecca. Good to see you. That was quite the cute cap you were wearing. Yeah, Hovita, I feel better. I really didn't lose a whole lot of energy. And I was talking to Chris about this yesterday too. It dawned on me yesterday that I hadn't eaten anything since the previous Thursday. I've been busy and I just have not been hungry. And I noticed something. I'm in the habit quite frequently. I will take a nap in the afternoon for 30, 45 minutes. I have had absolutely no desire to take a nap. So I am reintroducing cleaner foods into my system and a whole lot less of it. And I'm going to try that out. I'm not an overeater, but I think I've been putting more fuel into my body than my body needs, and that's slowing the system down. So yeah, I'm going to keep rolling on this way because I feel good. I feel better than I have in several years, actually. So I am gonna. Wait a minute. Well, hey, JB. Well, hi. It's good to see you. I hope you're ready for winter. Y'all, JB lives over in God's country. She lives in a pretty, pretty area. Oh, I know. And yeah, and when you get down to talking about cutting sugar out of your diet, that's when you realize just how much sugar you eat. I don't know what's more addictive, caffeine, nicotine, or sugar. Things that make you go, Anyway, just get rid of it. That's another thing I've cut out. I might have a half a cup of coffee in the morning, or I might not. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So we've got some fun stuff coming up as we're gearing up to go into the holidays. We got things going on. I cannot bring myself to start putting out the Christmas decorations. That's my personal preference. I can't do it until Thanksgiving is passed. But we're going to have some fun decking our halls this year. You know what, Diana? What I found is a great substitute for sugar is agave. Well, that stuff is sweet. And it doesn't total your body out like sugar does. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, that's how Joel is. You can take everything away from him. He doesn't care. But you do not mess with his coffee. And his coffee is precise. I remember he told me once, he said, this is the only time he's ever phrased anything this way with me. And it was early on. He says, if you mess my coffee up, I'm going to be PO'd. And he looked me square in the eye as he's saying that to me. So what could I do? What could I do? To this day, he makes the coffee every morning. End of problem. True story. Oh my word. Well, hello, Zarzar. Well, you sure are talky. Well, come on up. Come on up and say hi to the peoples. He says, oh, is that a camera up there? No, I don't do cameras. All of a sudden, he's camera shy. I don't know. He's such a comic. He's such a comic. But yeah, these are really fun. These epoxy ornaments. They're fun. Watch for that video to drop tomorrow. I had a lot of fun doing them. And we talk about a lot of other stuff too. So the other thing, if you see me keep looking over this way, I keep looking over here. It's because I know I've got a project I've got to complete before Joel gets home tonight. We are rearranging our utility room. The utility room is now going to be yet another extension to our kitchen. Now, back off behind the utility room, there's another bedroom back there, and that is my pantry. Yeah. Well, this commercial meat grinder that we have, it's a big old heavy duty dude. And we've been putting it on the bar because it's huge. You need a lot of room for this thing. So we got the idea to find some kind of a utility stand that was beefy enough to hold this. So I did. I found a stainless steel. Oh, it's party. It's a stainless steel workstation. It's on casters, locking casters. So I can have that right. Oh, I didn't check to make sure I could get it through the doorway. Well, if not, we can always make the doorway wider. Anywho, we're going to keep the meat grinder and the industrial meat slicer on that cart right around the corner in the utility room, which means I have to move the coat rack and my Amish farm bench. Farm bench I'll put up here by the front door. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Anyway, that's what I got to do after I get off of here this afternoon. Uh, oh, you had flurries in Cape Cod. Wow. Wow. Excuse me. Um, yeah, that's not bad. We've got 18 people in here on a Tuesday afternoon. That's not bad at all. Thanks for coming in. So I have noticed, you guys are going to notice it in the videos. We're transparent here. We don't try to hide anything from you. What you see is what you get. Several years ago, I was diagnosed with MS, and I have the mindset that I'm going to power on just as hard as I can for as long as I can. And it's starting to catch up with me. It's starting to catch up with me. I'm doing a whole lot more tremoring. I've got nerve damage from places I've been and things I've done. So I do have some nerve damages, and I've got a traumatic brain injury that I deal with. So now the symptoms of MS are starting to creep in on me. And that's okay. That's okay. I made it this long. I'll make it further. Just means I have to try harder. I have to focus more. It'll be okay. I'm not going to let it get me down. Wait a minute. What? Dude. Are we on Baby Watch? Are we on Baby Watch? This is exciting. Oh, here's something I wanted to ask you guys. Several people in our recent videos have mentioned that they are hyping our videos. I don't know what that means. And so I looked into it. How do you hype somebody's video? Because there's a lot of channels I'd like to go to and hype their stuff. You know, kind of help them get real with the algorithm. Please tell me how to hype a channel. I'm not seeing any kind of a button. I'm not seeing anything. I appreciate that, friend, but you know what? I really am. I'm good. I'm good. I know that God's got this and God's got me, so I'm just here for the ride. I'm just holding on to the knot. I'm good. To hype a channel, it's on your mobile devices. See, I looked, and there I don't see, I went to several different channels, and I don't see anywhere on my cell phone to hype anything. And it's once you push the thumbs up, it shows up. Oh, okay. That's why, because I didn't thumbs up. I don't know who was it? Buddy Brown. There's a Buddy Brown video. He's good, guys. Go check him out. But yeah. So I want to be able to hype some videos. Oh, I know a bunch of you here are also fans of Drifting Dreamers 5 as well as Ridge Life. So I'm going to help spread the word here. Tim over at Ridge Life usually does his lives on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. He and DD5 are swapping. So DD5 will be on Tuesday nights now, and Ridge Life, Tim and Meredith, will be on Wednesday nights now going forward. So y'all tune in tonight. Mike's going to have some things to say, I think. Ben's Over Acres. Ben's Over Acres is in the house. Hi. Go to the comments section, swipe left, and you'll see the hype. Click on hype. You can only hype a channel 3 times a week. Yeah. Excuse me. See, it's not going on for hours and hours, guys. I'm not dying to death. Okay. I don't see him in here, but Ann Parton, Brian Wilkerson, and Brother Troy will all get their packages on Saturday. They were having problems at our post office yet again when we sent everything out. The rates keep going up, but if you track a package, I can understand why the rates keep going up. Help me make sense of this mess. We live in Arkansas. We live in central Arkansas, okay? Or west central Arkansas. These packages are heading to the East Coast. It took 3 days for them to go up north to Fayetteville. Why don't they send it to Little Rock? It's on the way. And you watch. I had a package that I was expecting, and it was like, I was waiting for it for like 10 days. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. It left Indiana. It went to Florida. It went back up to New York. It went out to Utah. It came back to Kansas City. It went down to Dallas, over to Little Rock, up to Fayetteville, and finally over here. That's what we're paying for, guys. Male drivers who will not stop and ask for directions. I said it. That's what I'm saying. You know, we got to pay for all that fuel. We got to pay for all that extra labor. Just go from here, there. The Pony Express was faster. I'm kind of hoping that Santa Claus brings me either a mule or a smaller horse. I'm talking about 14 hands. 14 hands is ideal for me. I had a big bay. He was a stallion when I got him, and he was Crypt Orchid, which meant that it's a veterinary term, okay? So his dingleberries didn't come out. They got trapped in his inguinal canal, and it makes them very cranky. I bought him on a Thursday. I wasn't moving him until Saturday, but I went out on Friday to see him and mess around with him and do some round pen work with him out where I bought him. And he lunged at me with his teeth bared. Just that fast he switched. Anyway, so he went in and he had his special surgery. And he became a very nice animal. He was also 16 hands. He was a lot of horse, and he was out of Impressive, which was a famous thoroughbred, famous racing horse. But he was out of Impressive. He was a big, fast boy. And when he got it in his head that it was time to run through the bit, that's exactly what he did. You just held on. Oh, hi, Angie. I was just thinking about you too. It's good to see you. I'm a little bit too old and a little bit too fragile. A bomb-proof mule or a bomb-proof smaller horse or large pony would be ideal for me. It's a shorter way to fall. Either that or I need to find a company that wants to do a collab with me for a trike, an e-trike. I talked to our local law enforcement here and asked about the rules of the road concerning e-bikes and e-trikes. And he was kind of thrown sideways. He said, well, nobody ever asked me about those laws. I have to look into it. I'll get back to you. So he calls me back and he says, same as any car, same as any bicycle, just stay on the right side of the road and don't get run over. Like, oh, well, all right. Well, welcome to Arkansas. That's pretty basic. So, okay. So, yeah, the first batch of potato soup. By special request, Joel asked if he could have it for his lunch today as well. Because when I make a pot of it, I make a pot of it. So he took it into work, and I also packed him some of the bacon cheddar bread. He calls me at lunch today and he says, hey, babe, the guys want to know if you'll make them some bacon cheddar bread. Sure will. $5 a loaf. I think he grabbed me orders for 4. Okay. That's okay. I love baking. I love baking this time of year. Well, hi, Mary. Mary's in. Say hi to Mary, everybody. So, guys, I know this. I know Paul and Chris. We've got a few veterans in here, and so this is the day. This is the day to thank those who served without having to pay the ultimate sacrifice. That is Memorial Day. And I know people have their hearts in the right place when they do it. And most veterans will not say anything. But it's quite disheartening when you see how many people will run out of their way to run up to a veteran on Memorial Day and thank them. It's for remembering those who didn't make it home. Veterans Day is the day you want to buy a cup of coffee for a man in uniform. Well, wearing the hat, you know. We have an enormous population of veterans around here, and most of them were career. This is what you do, and yeah, today is the day to go up and thank them. And if you see a Vietnam vet, be sure to tell them welcome home. It means a lot. So yeah, we're not going to be doing anything special. Serving my Redeemer. Hi. You know, that's a good idea, JB. In fact, we were talking about it this past weekend. You know, just get a nice little golf cart. But I don't think it would work for the terrain around here. I just don't think a golf cart would work. A side-by-side would, but I can't afford that. We do remember our veterans. Yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah, my dad was in the Marines and he died a Marine. He didn't talk about it. He didn't talk about it and he didn't take any benefits. He didn't do any of that. When he got out of the military, he wanted off the radar. And that's what he did. He put it down and he went to work. He did something right. He retired as the senior vice president of Case International. He did good. Well, Anne, hat tip to your family. Yeah, we done did it well. And Amish, boogie for the big horse. Oh, if I'd have tried to put him on a buggy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, he was a jughead. I never got it out of him. If he had it in his head, it was time to run. It was time to run. You're not holding him back. Oh, Crockett on a buggy. Wow. Yeah, I don't have a death wish. Yeah, he was pretty cool. I could just hop on him. Middle of the night, if I was restless, just wanted to go for a ride, I just hop on a bareback and we'd take off. He was a cool horse. Loved him. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Excuse me. Yeah. So what else are we doing? I'm not sure what we're doing this weekend. It's supposed to be really pretty. What I want to do, if it's up in the 70s this weekend, I want to take all 3 of the dogs out and give them baths. There will be cameras involved because, yeah, they tend to resist this procedure, but they need baths. Gus and Farkle are stinky, and Sierra, but I have the good Castile soap, so they're all gonna get baths, whether they like it or not. So that'll be something fun to do. What else are we rocking and rolling with? Oh, excuse me. I know. Oh, Joel is going to be getting on the lathe out there. He came up with an idea that I think is just cool. So be watching for some woodworking. 12 inches of snow in PA. Wow. Ooh. I'll look at the pictures of it. Yeah. Yeah. Biggest snowstorm I was ever in Colorado was because, we were high desert. You're high desert where we were. And we didn't get a whole lot of snow like the mountains do. But there was one year, it was 2003. We had a blizzard that came in. It lasted for 3 days. It was in the 70s right before it. I've got pictures where I was playing on the Poudre River. Poudre River was flooded, and I was down there, in the rapids. I had a tank top on, playing down there at the water. Yeah. The next day, the storm started. We had 20-foot drifts in the middle of the interstate. It took forever to get out from underneath all of that. And I think we had about 4 feet of snow that got dumped on us. And that was incredible. That was incredible. We don't have that here. Or we're not supposed to. Anything can happen, I guess. Somebody pushes the right button. I'm just saying. Hey, Donna. Hello, hello. Yeah, I know, Chris. I know. I was going to holler at you in a little bit anyway. Yeah, y'all. Keep our good friend Chris, Texas Raider 1122, lifted in your thoughts and prayers as he continues on to the next leg of this journey of his. And he's got another thing that he's got to go do tomorrow, so keep him lifted. And this one, thankfully, does not involve any kind of needles, knives, or anything. What is up, David? David! Hi, David. How's the tractor going? Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Judy. And prayers for everybody in need. Well, prayers for everybody. Just prayers. Keep it simple. All right, guys. It is 3:57. I'm going to get off of here. I got to get laundry into the dryer, folded and put away, all in the same day. The bar is high for me. Yeah. But keep your eyes out. We've got more content coming. For some reason, YouTube has us throttled all the way back. They are not putting our content out. So, y'all, we appreciate it if you hype us, if you share us out, if you give us a thumbs up, if you subscribe, if you like, if you do all the things and ring the bell so you're notified when we drop stuff. All of that is hugely appreciated. So with that said, I appreciate all of you for coming in and spending some time on this beautiful Veterans Day. You know what we say. Keep looking up. Say thank you. Thank you. He's at work. Keep your attitude of gratitude. God bless and keep you safe. And we'll catch you on the flip. We'll see you Friday night, okay? 8 o'clock Central, right here. Right here. We'll see you then, okay? Be good, behave, be nice. Put a smile on somebody else's face. Hasta luego.